And we are live. Welcome everyone to another Dragon's Dogma live stream. We're here on, I want to say, day 8 of our live stream of Dragon's Dogma 2. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of also, it's quite a different RPG, I gotta say. Not what I expected. I did read up on it. I didn't know that there was a lot of treks, long treks in between towns, and not a lot of fast travel capabilities. But yeah, man, you can explore this area and maybe not get a quest line from different NPCs at different towns, and you might have to revisit a certain area, and you cannot fast travel there. So last time we ended up going to where do we go? We ended up going to we had seen it on the map ever since the beginning of the game. You were stuck in some kind of excavation site, kind of like a slave colony, and you were digging, and somehow like a Medusa came in and started just causing chaos, and in that chaos you were able to make your escape. And then a bird basically takes you Dark Souls type style away from that land, and puts you down in a different part of the map. But as you make your way and you kind of look at the map, you could actually see the excavation site in the distance. So we finally made it there on... Hold on a sec. Let me... I don't know what happened. I think it froze. Hold on. Pause this.
Control switcher. 2 of the... You can cut... Home. PS... Close... PS4. PS5. Dragon's Dogma 2. Home for Abbey Solar. Button. Please wait. Dragon's Dogma 2.
Restarted the game from last save. I don't know if it has to do with it might have to do, the one thing I'm thinking of, it might have to do the Wi-Fi connection on the PlayStation is not connecting to the Wi-Fi. And I know that the pawns are somehow connected to kind of Wi-Fi, not really other players or what have you, but it might be like a Dark Souls, Dragon Souls people putting down their signs. But yeah, it does not wanna... We might have to do a different game, guys. If we do, I think I might play Castlevania. Let me try this one more time. I'll put it on pause, and if not, I'll probably end it, and then we might have to do Castlevania.
Controls. PS5. Close game. PS5. Dragon's Dogma 2. Home for Abe Solar. Button. Press cross to select. Horizontal list 4 of 14. L1 button or R1 button switch. PS4. PS5. Dragon's Dogma 2. Control. Welcome. PS5. Dragon's Dogma 2. Controls. Switcher. Home. Close. PS5. Welcome. PlayStation Store. Home for Abe Solar. Button. Press cross to select. Horizontal list 2 of 14. L1 button or R. PlayStation Plus. Home for Abe Solar. Button. Press cross to select. PlayStation Store. Home for Abe Solar. Button. PS5. PS4. PS5. PlayStation Store. Home for Abe Solar. Button. Press cross to select. Horizontal list 2. PS5. PS4. PlayStation Store. Home. Welcome. Home for Abe Solar. PlayStation Store. PS5. Please wait. Dragon's Dogma 2.
So Gustava spoke of a reward for our efforts. Shall we call upon him at his home? Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Gratitude. Lead the way.
Okay, so I had to turn the online network features off on the game and then start it, and it worked. So
Pray, follow me.
yeah, I don't have access to any new pawns or anything like that from other players. So basically the game is almost played in an offline mode setting right now. But you can turn it on and off, so hopefully next time that the Wi-Fi on the PlayStation 5 is working properly, we'll just turn that back on. Sorry for that, guys. But yep, let me show you guys the map. So, back tool, we made our way from this backside underground, and that's pretty far. It looks really close on the map, but it's a long trek. Got dark on us, went underground, came up here, went down this way, landed on a Newtown volcanic island camp. Nothing to do here, no quest given, spoke to NPCs, then made our way down here, excavation site. Again, this is where the game started, in that slave camp, labor camp. We were doing some digging, all of a sudden Medusa shows up and ends up just kind of wrecking the whole area. Like I said, like Dark Souls, like we make our escape since the Medusa casts like some chaos. We use the chaos to be able to like make our way away from the slave camp. Jumped off a cliff, got picked up by a bird, and deposited way, where was it? Here? No. Yeah, Border Watch Outpost. Somewhere between here, Melv and Border Watch Outpost. So if you look, we had to travel that whole area to get to Vernworth. We're going back and forth. We did end up making our way down all the way up to here. Checkpoint Rest Town and what have you. But in the far distance, you always saw this area, the excavation site, checked out because you were there before getting deposited into a different part of the map. But no quest lines there. You see the slavers, nobody remembers you, and the guards don't remember you. The forced labor doesn't remember you. No one gives you a mission. There's no Medusa. I explored this whole area, nothing. Even got there this path, left through this path, checked out this section, nothing. And I get the feeling like we'll probably end up picking up some kind of quest that causes the Medusa or somebody to give us a quest line or something, but nothing happened while I was there. So I ended up making my way back there. Gave that. We found a blacksmith, was able to repair this blade for us. And so we did get to do some stuff, but let's take a look at the map and see what kind of quests we have. Let's bring in thy step. God stir. Let's offer the reward your kindness if you look in at his home, located in the far. Actually, we could. Now that the actual, they did a little bit of they did a little bit of a movie clip when we turned in the blade.
We have but to
to
follow.
the guy at the laboratory. All of a sudden, they did show there was a doorway either here or here that was locked off, and like just cliffs on either side, and there was no way to basically go down this path because of a gateway somewhere around here. But they've actually once we turned in that blade, they did a bit of a cutscene, and they had what I think might be the guy that was helping the I want to call her a queen, but I don't think she was queen. I think she was like a regent. She's kind of taking power at the moment before they find the sovereign. And again, that's the whole story, right? Lady wants to have her son take over because she's been in charge for a while, waiting for her sovereign. Doesn't really care if the sovereign comes or not. She just kind of wants to make sure that her son takes over. So she created a fake sovereign, sold that story, and that's kind of where the game starts off. But there was a guy helping her, popped up in this area. Oh, wait a minute. I thought the door would be open. So the doorway was open, but it looks like it's been closed again. Let's see. I don't think that's always been lit. Let's see.
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but have you always pursued your
Oh, that's the
current
blade.
ambition over the course of your journey with the Arisen?
Well, there was a time I served our master as a mage. I can scarce believe how far I've come since then.
Sweet. So with the blade that we got fixed, you get this quest from this guy at the lab there in Baktul. You find him around this area where there is, well, let's check this out. Oh. It's his Talos, right? I've seen this in some people's gameplay where they try to attack him. He's just not like a boss or anything. He's kind of like part of the storyline.
To think it slept beneath the sea all this time!
Indeed. Where is it bound, I wonder?
I only pray it steers clear of settlements and causes no destruction.
That's pretty cool. So just so you guys saw the cutscene right there, there was a cutscene earlier, like I said, with one of the Queen Regent's helpers or co-plotters, some guy that had been helping her in the storyline. You just saw him a couple of times. I haven't really delved too much into his background and who he is. You just know that she is a friendly to the Queen. He made his way through that gateway that you weren't able to open at all, and he opened it. So that was pretty much towards the end of the last stream, and now that like I said, we turned in that sword to the guy in Baktul in the lab. He wanted it for himself because he was actually kind of presented to the Queen and the fake sovereign. But we were able to actually convince him to give us the blade, which he did, and that we would deliver it. But we're not going to deliver it, we're going to keep it. And that blade is what basically allowed us to get through here. Oh, there he is. Look at that. You can see him in the back. Guardian Guy Gigantus. Deliver the empowered God's Bane blade to Fascius. No destination, no. Literally, the quest has us going to right there, right by the area he's just passing by right there. Whoa, not where I want to go. Oh, what happened?
What is that? It cannot be.
Lord Phases, 'tis not a foe to be faced by those hoping to see the morrow.
This is the guy who made it through the doorway. I say he was the guy that is in league with
Mine's not
current
the
region.
stone puppet then. We move.
I'm simply to deliver him to the tower, eh? Suppose I ought to have expected a catch.
A mercenary that we ran into Begtul where we were attacked, and he actually ended up helping us.
Let my magic guard you an elemental.
Twisted Pinion. I think that is needed on some of the Ripped Quins. Twisted Pinion. On some of the items needed to upgrade some of the materials or weapons. Where is that one guy? Oh, he's there? Let's see. No, he's not here. Where is that guy? I don't see him.
My word, what is that? One statue appears to be pursuing Lord Phases.
Ah, now I understand.
Yeah, the waypoint just went away. I got moved? Now he's no longer there. He's over by the excavation site. It was here. Now it's all the way by the excavation site. Hopefully, maybe the Medusa head somewhere in there. But that's kind of leaves us open here to be able to follow this guy. Did he break The pathway? Can we make that or no? Alright, here we go. In this game, you're not allowed to touch the water. There's something, some kind of poisoning or a curse that grabs you. Tentacles, like you guys saw me at the beginning of the stream when I looked over to make sure everything was running correctly. And hey, what the heck are you doing over there, Trish? You'll see the distance over there. At least they're not putting a bunch of different. Typically, when you don't walk this much in this game and not come across a bunch of enemies. At least they gave us a little bit of a break on that.
Plenty of places our feet might find purchase on its hulking frame.
Because they typically do not.
Cliffs extend on either side.
Here.
Shall we try jumping down on it from on high?
By your leave.
The guy over this way. Oh, now we're going back. Here. No. No, go back. I'm gonna go this way. Did we lose track of him? Where's that NPC going? Oh, there he is. I almost lost track of it. I'm like, how could we lose track of something so huge? Yeah, make our way this way, yeah? And for the first time in a while, encounter some enemies. Lost their chance to jump on it.
Oh no, you'll need a sterner stuff than that.
Grab this.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Did we use this on him? Ah, too late.
I will gladly
It won't let me move it that far back.
allow me. What prodigious size! How could we possibly face such a thing?
Can we jump on him? Grab him?
I shall heal you at once. Wait a moment.
Who are those guys? What are they up to? Hey, what the heck happened to me? I was riding on him. He put me by his feet? How's that his waist? Actually, he's not coming after me. Oh, wait. There's another, I'd like to use that against him. Can we make that jump? Nope. Come on. By the time I get there, he's not gonna be there no more. There we go, come on. Come on. Ah, no, it's looking the other way.
I grant your weapon a magical boon. Wrong move. No few have been harmed, yet this ordeal is far from over. Let us act swiftly so we might prevent further losses. We shall not suffer its ingress any further.
So you are able to attack those points.
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
What else did he have one? Oh, he has one in his back. You ran out of stamina so quick though. Let me take a break. It just hit me. What? That's just like a couple feet off the ground. Are you joking me? There's one on his back. Perfect. Go.
The product of heedlessness.
Is anyone able to aid our comrade?
evacuation. How many of us are still standing?
All right, where's the? There it is. There's one. I think there's one on his front side too. Let me try to get that as well. Don't fall off. Don't. Didn't freaking fall off, dude. Alright, it's in its face. Almost got him like right where I am.
Advance, Master. Aim for the stakes.
Come on, dude. Is there a stamina item, please? Stamina. There we go. There we go, got the one in his face. Okay, we're safe. There's one on his chest. But I need to get back on his back so I can just... You almost stamina. It's right on his chest. It's weird that he... Like, he knows I'm there. I get to his back. Yep.
We ought to make use of anything and everything we have at our disposal. We can always stock up again after
There's
the battle.
another one lower part of his body, front lower part. Let's see. I'll use one of these. Oh, it's actually in his arm. Is that like the only stamina thing that I have? No, I do have two. Where did I see the other one on his leg? Oh, they're taking his arm off? Where did I see the other one?
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Oh, there you go. There was another one.
This.
Did they stop? Right, just temporarily. Okay, I can make it to his leg. I didn't know who could take another one. And now I want to die after all of that. Alright, we're close enough to the ground. Who stopped him?
Over here, if you please.
I see you travel without your loyal pawn. You will need to rectify that, should you seek my service.
This way, Master.
Sprinkles. So we ended up stopping him. But I don't see where in the storyline he was chasing that guy. But storyline hasn't really been made clear. And we'd been here before. We took down a couple of dragons in this area.
Lo, a ballista.
Who's that? Talk to that guy.
Your
pawn is nowhere to be seen. Unless that changes.
Damn, how is he standing in the fire, dude? He's taking my health? Not just how, but why? Like, why are you standing in the fire, dude?
Come, I'll lead the way. It is dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
How come we couldn't harvest from him?
Mayhap 'tis time we met with this Lord Phasus. Shall we make for Moonglint Tower? Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
We lost 2 of our NPCs. Now we're traveling by nighttime. That's pretty cool though, I gotta say. Being able to take them down. We spent a ton of our stamina stuff, but literally I never use it. Which is why we had it to spend. That was weird, like a cutscene to nothing.
Over here, if you would.
We better not get attacked by anything until I can get my NPCs back. Moonlight Tower entrance. Moonglint Tower.
Twould seem the stone puppet has stopped. Have the wounded been tended to?
Yes, my lord.
Good. I trust you are prepared, Sovereign of Vermont.
Also, the fake one's there too.
Be all right. I'm not about to be charred, am I?
Fear not. You are in no danger. The dragon shall be under my control when it appears. Come. Let us press onward.
Alright, finally, some kind of reasoning to their madness. They're somehow chasing down a dragon, and they think they'll be able to control it. Alright, we're back to the excavation site. Beginning of the game. Down left. And then to the right there's stuff. But let's go into the town first.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
My bed calls.
I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off.
Must have let the captain on my shedding.
Ready for the morrow.
I'm nodding off where I sustain a hard day.
I drew the short straw.
Oh, there is a stone. Okay. And a place we can sleep. Okay, cool. Two things I need.
Sleep like a log tonight.
Why? Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Jeez. Leaving me out of it? No, I don't want to leave yet. There we go.
Evidently, it is a contraption that allows for travel betwixt 2 points. That does sound convenient.
I believe we would be remiss not to make use of this.
Finally.
I
I got
shan't let this disgrace go unanswered for.
I'm glad to have you back by our side.
and we're down 1. Arrow guy. Thief. Mage. Thief. Fighter. Like glamorous over here. Look at that. And we need a heavy. Too many mages in my group already. Fighter. This one I have full armor. Might go with Goku over there. Okay, already around. Where are you? I just saw you.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
I know red
Knowing when
eyes.
to use curatives is my specialty. If we share our strengths, we can begin formulating a strategy that caters to our respective skills.
Alright, so we got a full team back.
There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable, but in time we become so unruly that even the Arisen holds no sway over us.
Indeed. Well, we shall have to remain watchful, lest one of our company should start showing signs of this sickness.
Where does this take us? I did not do this last time, so let's see where it takes us. Good job, guys.
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
Nice gone.
Dare I say, we trounced our foe well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself.
Where am I going?
Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Hope there's an end to this.
Whatever foes call this their home must be uniquely fearsome. It's the only place to be sure.
See some lights. I think I'm going all the way to Volcanic Camp from excavation. I didn't even know this was there. Armory. Let's sleep first so that it's not nighttime.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least.
Why so heavy?
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Alright, at least it's no longer nighttime.
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come.
Wait,
Much to be getting on.
what about the equipment?
Feeling rested.
You're no soldier, are you? I expect your journey was a long. I'd not recommend camping. You'll await neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least. Always a pleasure.
Where's the smith? It's all on the map. Right. There you go.
Well met. I've weapons to sell. But is the truth be told, I'm of half a mind to pack up and leave. What with the volcano growing more active of late as well. Well,
Alright, let's see what kind of stuff they have. Eh. I think that's what I have. I love this one. In this game, for whatever reason, every class, whether it's fighter, mage, sorcerer, they all have their own specific gear, and you can't mix and match. It's like you're limited to whatever the knight armors for the knights and fighters, the thief lighter armors for the thieves, mage stuff is for mages. Right, what does the armor look like? Dipped coat. Not bad, not great. Protection. It's pretty much the same. Plus, I lose the debilitation resistance. Shoes. Mercenary. To be honest, I think just the regular mercenary. There's still 30. That's a lot.
always a pleasure.
Alright.
Fancy a gander? I've fine goods for sale.
So that's all we took to get here. Could probably take it back. You know what? I'm willing to. It was so slow. I think I'm willing to travel it.
Methinks I've earned a rest. I've no intention of swapping gossip.
The other way. My bad. Out and then right.
Ah, a ballista. These have quite a long range.
When better to use this but in the midst of battle.
I espy a hobgoblin!
Raleigh! Reinforcements have come to aid our foe!
The Arisen has been torched! Quick, down the flames!
We must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
Yes, of course. I see it now.
First and foremost, we want to lock it off balance, which will prove a much easier target when lying prone.
This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together if we are to seize victory.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
I do not use their rage to our advantage.
Aware of its secrets.
Arisen! You're right. Well done.
It's those type of random encounters that sometimes make the game a lot of fun, and sometimes just tedious. This one was actually pretty fun. I haven't seen some action in a while, as we were chased by that giant statue, or we chased the giant statue.
Magma scales! There!
Scale. Alright, cool. And that was from... I haven't come across whatever. You might need to have a dark skills for. And it's always good to kind of keep stuff like that in mind.
Battle is best avoided. Quickly, Arisen! You must regain your footing!
Incline is as like to throw us off balance as 'tis our enemies.
We could probably climb up from that side. Looks doable, but how do I get down? Oh, it's his arm. The statue's arm. try to see if we can climb to the side. I think we should be able to. It looked doable from the other side, so there we go. Oh man, there's multiple.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Oh, that one's okay.
Rattlers, Master. I grant your weapon a magical boon. When charged, be sure to avoid open flame. My curative magics are at your disposal.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
It looks so quick on the map, and then you start walking in, and it's like, nope, it's super far. It's not fair. We made it. Who's this? What? Alright, that's just bones. Just bones.
It is a mechanism for hauling freight, and it looks as if it could bear a significant load.
Might we not avail ourselves of its use?
basement. If you ask me again, I'll sleep like a log tonight.
I don't feel unwelcome.
We're on the right path, it looks like, so hopefully.
New notification. Wi-Fi connection lost.
Didn't have it to begin with.
What about this place makes me nervous?
Again, here's where the Medusa attacked us, and here's where we first started the game.
This place gives me an ill feeling.
What is it? Has something happened?
Nick, who's talking to me? You?
You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare bed in the lodgings yonder.
At least rest for the evening.
Only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take it from me. You're better off resting while you have the chance.
Dreams are free, I say.
Did they open the mine? Ooh, they did. I wonder if that was a fake sovereign and his people.
Tis hard to find my footing in this darkness.
Ooh. Big sovereign and his people, I think. Okay, we're not going that way. Like, not going that way. We're gonna have to find a different way.
Tis some manner of device. Shall we activate it, Arisen?
We pawns will be ready to respond, whatever the outcome.
The whole team here? Okay, we are. No wonder they wanted us to rest. Alright, where's the door? Come up on the fake risen?
Well now.
Oh, mercenary.
I'm a lucky man.
Clever friend.
Thought I was waiting here for naught. But when someone finally does come along, 'tis you. I've always wanted a real fight with you. One on one. Here's my chance. You're not holding back on me, are you? Sir Arisen?
Ragnall Master. We've not heard a whisper of the man since we parted ways with him. Yet there he stands.
He seems to desire a fight. What to fight him alone? We shall await you here. Best of luck to you.
It was a awesome life. I'm not sorry to see it end. At least I went out fighting.
You have bested Sir Ragnall, Master, an incomparable feat. But we cannot revel in your triumph. We must press on.
Okay.
Indeed, you are correct.
We can revive him. And what, take it with us?
New notification. Trophy earned. Press the PS button for details.
You got me.
That's it? Back to death. All healing elixir. On a cliff there. Feels like the storyline is finally kicking off.
Dragon, heed my call.
For once.
Your will is mine to command. Curses. This arrival of the true Risen is most inopportune. Sovereign of Vermin, the ritual must not be disturbed. Let not the Arisen approach. You can manage that, I trust.
It is of vital import that we have a word with Lord Risen.
Efforts are for naught, Arisen. Now, simply watch as this world's hollow and fruitless order is remade by my hand. The ritual is complete. The dragon comes.
So it looks like they were gonna claim the power of the Arisen to
the Royce Dragon.
Well, it's weird. Part of the Arisen's not to fight the dragon. It's kind of like they're locked in like a mortal combat in a way. Since he stole your heart, you're destined to fight each other. But I don't know about controlling them by being a fake sovereign. That's not part of the deal.
The dragon's existence determines all.
Game games. What's going on, man? Remember me? Yeah, of course. Oh yeah. We definitely had a lot of fun on the last stream. Oh, real dragon shows up. Takes out the dragon with herpes. He was not happy.
Was not enough. Cursed, Arisen. You've doomed us all to a cycle. And
Like, what kind of plan was that, though? I did the curse you.
Greetings, Arisen. Hast thou summoned the resolution to face me? Then answer me this. Why dost thou fight?
What was that?
Is it to reclaim thy flesh? Thy stolen heart? Or is it to reclaim thy throne? I offer thee a choice. Grant unto me this life in my claws, and be gone from this place. Or stand and fight. Pitiable Arisen. The time for thou to make thy choice is come. Show me the path thou wouldst walk. Go, and thou shalt live to claim thy country. Intriguing. This then is thy will.
Was the elf we helped?
We must fulfill our charges. I as the dragon, and thou as the Arisen. Climb upon me. We shall depart for our true battlefield.
I wonder if they wanted you to save the town. This was like the step towards the end of the game. I don't know if I wanted this quick.
Thou wishest to dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? Would become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing.
New notification. Wi-Fi connection lost.
Born into its same chaos, great and terrible. Surviving in such a world would be no simple matter. Shall not change with my death.
One-on-one against this dragon without your crew. I don't like my chances.
How it is thou came to be. How have the once closed paths before me come to be closed?
I just betray him right now. Stab him in the head. Yeah, I don't know if I like my chances, guys. Cyclops. Hello, you have to use the God Bane close to his heart. Dragon Summon will really begin. Good luck.
Thou art too late. The hour is upon us. We must decide a victor, and in so doing, form a link in the chain that bindeth this wheel. Tell me, Arisen, what is thy desire? Is it to slay the dragon, thereby delivering or dost thou only seek conflict with a mighty foe?
Be sure to give its breath a wide berth. And then
Oh, cool. I got my team. I gotta say, like, by myself, I don't know. The team? Yeah, we can do it. There you go. Oh, dude, he got me before I put my shield up.
well, the quickest way would be to grab hold of the dragon and wait for it to take wing.
He's running away.
Evade its fiery breath and strike ere it recovers.
Really now?
Yeah, that's too much room.
Strike the exposed heart.
Understood.
If he comes down.
Be sure to give its breath a wide berth. Evade it carefully, then watch for an opening to strike. I shall draw its motion.
Miscalculated. Stand firm. You will not
Like you and me both.
Amuse me. Demonstrate thy will.
You must needs throw it off balance if we are to lay bare its vulnerabilities. It may have this by climbing onto its back. Weave through its attacks till you are close enough to strike.
A feeble attempt. Is this the sum of thine?
So we do need to get on his back? He's huge. Right now it's a dragon. Well, but it's not Dragon's Dogma 2. Anyway, you relax. Immense health. Great deal of health. Alright, this battle's gonna take a long time, guys. Let me take a quick break. Usually I take a break around 12. We're going at it for almost 2 hours. I'm probably gonna play it for another hour and a half. But let's take about a 5-10 minute break to grab a quick drink, recharge. Let's meet back in about 12:10, guys. So let's pause it here. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Notification. Wi-Fi connection lost.
Alright guys, we're back. Took a little bit longer, but I'm gonna jump right back in here. I'm kind of wishing I had not taken that stamina stuff, because it looks like I'm gonna have to climb this tail. Where'd my crew go?
Notification. Wi-Fi connection lost.
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
Now thou wilt witness my true strength.
Running away?
Evade its fire, breath, and strike. Here it recovers.
The dragon's magics are fierce and mighty. Take care they do not catch you unawares. I will lead you.
Draw its focus.
Amuse me. Demonstrate thy will.
The foremost priority is to douse those flames.
It's like, stop trying to shake me, dude.
I shall draw its focus.
Oh, dude, he got me.
I'm tired of this folly.
Dude, that's unfair.
Canst thou do?
I didn't think he could still hit me with, I barely made it to, like, the top. Let me at least get one hit in.
Who know better?
I am safe. Thank you.
Master marked right.
Dude, my shield wore off just right before it.
I shall draw its focus. Do try to be more careful. I shall draw its focus.
There's one health bar.
Be sure to give it a breath, a wide berth. Evade it carefully. Then watch for an opening to strike. chance to strike.
There is no turning back on the path of ruin.
Evade its fiery breath and strike ere it recovers.
I better get the heck off before he decides to fly off again.
Demonstrate thy will.
Let's use some of this dry fruit here. Oh, we don't need it? Oh man, that's just life that I can't get back. What about stamina?
Dragon's magic's a fearsome might. Take care they do not catch you unaware.
Not over yet. Barely got that shield up. Insane, dude.
Evade its fiery breath and strike ere it recovers.
That's not fair, dude. I At least this is an epic fight. No, no worries. No, I actually got it spoiled for me. Before I started playing it, I did kind of want to get people's reads on this because, like, the reviews were a little bit mixed from different people that I kind of trust their taste in. And when I was looking up the reviews, some people did mention how, wait, even with my shield I took fall damage? No friggin' way. Take some of that. On its last life, at least, so we know that it's doable. Come on, get up, dude. What are you doing? You're not even. Your stamina's not down. Come on, get up, get up. Anyway, all right. Let's see. Where's the other one?
The exposed part. By your lead.
Gotta cover my health. I gotta heal somebody.
Take care they do not catch you unawares.
Well aware of the darkness.
at least I wish I would bring everybody back at the same time. Yeah, we come this way. I'm like blowing through all of them. Did she just die again?
Evade its fiery breath and strike here it recovers.
Isn't there one that recovers both?
Sure to give its breath a wide berth. Evade it carefully, then watch for an opening to strike.
I shall throw its focus.
Thank you. Only for
Prove thy wisdom and endure.
weave through its attacks till you're close enough to strike. Plus these stories on balance appear to lay bare its vulnerabilities. Mayhap you can try climbing onto its back. I shall draw its focus. Dragon's magic can clear some monsters. Take care they do not catch you unawares.
Okay, hit me right when I go get up.
I shall draw its focus.
Maybe. Who am I missing? Yeah, I'm gonna die. Of course. Oh, I made it. I thought I was gonna have to use another heal, but nope. Alright. All because I came and tried to heal. Got it up just in time. This guy's doing a good job, dude. For a split second. Finally. Damn, son.
Alas, I am slain.
That's pretty tough.
But heed this, Arisen. By will alone doth the world form a ring, an unending cycle. All is preordained, even my death at thine hands. Yet perhaps thy will is great enough to put an end to it.
Well done, but I saw a pretty cool video that kind of spoiled it for me. Again, this was when I was researching whether I should play it or not. Probably shouldn't have watched this one. I wish I could credit the YouTuber. He basically postulated that the creator of Dragon's Dogma never got a chance to really fully realize their game. And it was kind of rushed on the first one. And that maybe on the second one, he kind of redid the game. But with a bit of a message on there.
New notification. Wi-Fi
I
connection
gotta look this
lost.
video up because I feel like if I try to repeat what he said, I'd get it wrong, but I felt like he was onto something. It had to do with the wanting of a sequel. Hey, look, there's the guy. I talk to him.
Mr. Force Ghost over there? What's going on?
Why do you pursue me, Arisen? You have fulfilled your charge. Are you not satisfied? Seek you greater status? Perhaps to rule the world entire. It is power you desire, you need merely spy out the path.
The choice is thine, Arisen. By thy will alone can the course of the winds of fate be altered.
Oh, he left. Is that the only person you can talk? Oh, there he is.
You would still resist your fate. Understand you the folly of such a decision. Even the beating of your reclaimed heart was born of the great will of this world. Yet you would abandon it. Everything in this world, all that you have come to know as reality, is the creation of the great will. Should that will be lost, no mortal being can survive. However, if regret yet assails your spirit, then perhaps you should reaffirm your choice. Witness with your own eyes, or through the eyes of another, the fate of this world.
Thou wishest to dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? 'Twould become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing, bereft of the cycle. Naught would be born into it save chaos, great and terrible. Surviving in such a world would be no simple matter. Yet, if thy will is set upon the truth, thou must demonstrate its strength. Prove through thine actions that thou canst cast off this wheel. Think well, Arisen, but rest not. I will know thine answer through the strength of thy will. Thou shalt cut a swathe through the false benevolence enshrouding this world.
L1 item shortcut.
Pitiable soul tossed by the winds of fate. Wilt thou slay me, or be slain? I know not how this story endeth. For the outcome was determined in a time. And yet arisen, born of a hapless fate.
Why am I glowing?
Perchance, 'tis thy will, and thine alone, that upon us. We must decide a victor, and in so doing, form a link in the chain that bindeth this wheel. Tell me, Arisen, what is thy desire? Is it to slay the dragon, thereby
Why do I lose like stamina so quickly? We just press and got press on it was
The final battle has come at last.
We always knew it would be a battle hard won. Let the memories of our travels spur us to victory.
Turn right on.
Thank you, Master. I only hope I did not miss the point.
Evade its fiery breath and strike ere it recovers. Master, there's a sizable ballista up on yon cliff. It will greatly aid us in this battle. We can but reach it.
Well, the quickest way would be to grab hold of the dragon and wait for it to take wing.
And broken it.
dragon's magics are fierce and mighty. Take care they do not catch you unawares.
By your leave.
If it was like a fake ending, I'm like, I don't feel cool that it actually made me use all my health and then resets.
will not catch you unawares.
Understood.
Alas, I am slain.
That was easier than the first time.
Why do you pursue me, Arisen? You have fulfilled your charge, are you not satisfied? Seek you greater status? Perhaps to rule the world entire? It is power you desire, you need merely spy out the path.
The choice is thine, Arisen. By thy will alone can the course of the winds of fate be altered.
You would still resist your fate.
New notification. Wi-Fi connection lost.
Even the beating of your reclaimed heart was born of the great will of this world. Yet you would abandon it.
It is thy will to defend the world, then thou needst simply bring me low.
New notification. Wi-Fi connection lost.
I need merely look into thine eyes to know the answer to that. Thou wishest to dismantle the world's will just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world should it meet such a fate? 'Twould become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing, bereft of the cycle. Naught would be born into its save chaos, great and terrible. Surviving in such a world would be no sin.
inventory God's being used it. Yeah. But I thought on him, not on myself.
No, stay away.
I kind of wish now that I would have saved in town because I did not.
Leave
I
now,
still wanted to
while
do
you
all
can.
those side quests. Although there weren't many of them.
You have strayed, Arisen. And for what? Lest you forget.
It's spoiled to know it.
World where you belong. There, you are to fell the great evil in your path and rule the people as their sovereign. For that is who you are.
A bit of Dark Souls.
That you should live out that life of purpose.
Cycles, repetition.
The time has come for you to return. Go. My children shall see you there safely.
Let us go home. Together.
Looks evil.
To a world under your rightful rule.
To a world all your own.
Jesus, dude.
This is your will? Then behold, a world unmerciful, bereft the benevolent hands of gods.
Yeah, I was told that like it turns into a world where like you have almost like a time clock to try to like reach as many cities and townsfolk and basically get everybody to I don't know if it's like hide from the end of the world or what have you. I think the oceans are drained. So you could explore a little bit, but you are on a time crunch from what I hear. You're not a hollow. Yeah, but you got the pawns with whatever red eye infections that they get and turn on people. Yeah, I gotta think of this YouTuber who came up with this. This whole thing was like working on Dragon's Dogma 2 and
New
the
notification.
want always for a
Trophy earned.
sequel, even though
Press
there
the PS
is
button for
none.
details.
I guess he had told this story, but kind of like almost like forced by the Capcom. I'd have to find the video because I think I'm butchering his idea, but I really liked it. He brought up some really good points.
But this is your world. The world to which you longed to return.
Okay.
Alas, if only you had chosen to become sovereign. At the end of your travails, you could have ruled over these lands in perpetual peace. Yet that world of limitless possibilities has ended. You stand now upon its remains, the vestiges of a world that could have been so much more. Innumerable wills have served to deliver this world from extinction time and time again. You alone have refused to carry out that great purpose. What you see before you is the consequence of your apathy. Behold.
Damn, got like Shin Godzilla over there.
It will all come to an end. as it has failed to be chosen, and as 'twill ne'er be read, this world will soon cease to exist. In the blink of an eye, the sickle of oblivion will reap aught that you have known. I would advise you not to waste these last moments. Explore the remnants of this world while you can. Perhaps, in doing so, you shall come to see the truth, and know the wretchedness of a world unworthy of being chronicled. How shall you fare, I wonder? Will you endure in this world, abandoned and unprotected?
The elves. Well, I guess good thing I didn't use my fast travels. I still have them. Yeah. Talos over there. I wish there was more to that guy. What the hell? Like, he just came out of nowhere. I feel like I gotta watch like a lore video. Here's where we fought him, right? Excavation, Moonlit Tower, we were getting nether. What is this? Alright. We got blasted all the way in the middle of the map. Check out Vermouth.
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
Where is my pawn?
Let us cast our eyes
Where
back
exactly
and
did she
analyze
die?
the situation.
Or is it part of the storyline? Who survived? People still drinking.
Your Majesty, how glad I am to see you safe. The end of the world. Are things truly so dire?
So you do not see the outside with the freaking end of the world laser beams shooting out into the sky like the end of every Avengers movie or freaking hero. You gotta have that laser go up into the air. That's how you know it's the end of the world.
Though, I am aware of the dragon attack on Melv. We received word that naught but a smoking
No, she's
ruin
alive, but
remains.
she is in the safe place. A safe place.
'Twas a tragedy, and I would not see it repeated. However, without a clear path, we in the Guard shall be hard-pressed to forestall the impending crisis.
The people are much troubled by the change in the world.
Inactions.
New notification. Wi-Fi connection lost.
Even the slimmest hope could become a source of strength in their hour of need.
Is there naught to be done about this impending crisis?
That's it. Where's my house? I forgot.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
No time for sleep. The only other person I think I would check up in this town would be Van.
Come to think of it, did not Sir Atheus speak of releasing the world from its bonds in the Seafloor Shrine?
If this is indeed the world unbound, then perhaps we ought to seek out his wisdom. If this is indeed the world unbound, then perhaps we ought to seek out his wisdom.
Find myself some work. Least I have my...
Such quietude is a blessing. Such quietude is a blessing.
Our soldiers need better. Seems eerie we know all about.
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
Just about anywhere. I don't know, it freezes all day. My legs are as lead.
That's not Sven, right? No, he doesn't have. He doesn't have armor. Yeah, let's go upstairs.
What to do about combat training?
I thought that's where Sven was.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Alerts, chambers, alarms. Offices, nothing there.
I'd sooner stay out of battle where it's possible. No compares to his real vow.
Who's this?
Ah, my friend. Full glad am I to
Ben,
see you safe.
finally.
All the more so in these calamitous times. It falls on me to protect these people now, and my every waking moment is spent planning their flight to safety. At present, I am focused
You should
on
have the
finding
quest to
us a
find
suitable
out your pawn.
destination. Ah, my friend, it falls on me to protect these people now.
Wait, is he king then now? Did my death make him king, I guess?
Such quietude is a blessing. No whispering of me now. I dread to that. Acting up.
I'd sooner stay out of battle where it's possible. Wait for your equipment.
Yeah, I definitely gotta watch like a lore video or something.
All honest coin is made while the sun is high. Feels eerie with no one about.
Alright, let's check it out. You said you should have a quest available? Seek out your loyal pawn, whom you haven't seen since your battle with the dragon. Also, the first dawn, venture to the seafloor shrine and speak to Rothus. She's in back tool.
Take Dragon's Dogma 2.
Forbidden Magic's Research Lab, you say? Doesn't that sound good? That's where the guy that was helping the Ven's mom. Did he die? I forget. Did the dragon kill him? Can we get to the research lab from here? I forgot if it was locked. Thought I was here. I will try.
Wise know to expect the unexpected.
Whoa, hey son. Whoa, 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 whoa. The world's already ending. We don't need to.
We must find more manuscripts on this topic.
Jump off a cliff here. She's literally at the guy's office. Mm-hmm.
We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
Your pawn is nowhere to be seen, Master. But where would a pawn possibly go, leaving their own master behind?
Perhaps this too is Lord Phaesus's doing. We ought to go and speak with him at the Forbidden Magic Research Lab. Perhaps this too is Lord Phaesus's doing. We ought to go and speak with him at the Forbidden Magic Research Lab.
Autoclimb can kill you. Heck yeah. Just upstairs. Oh, okay. Typically when it shows that on the map, that's where I want to go, but I remember the first time it kept showing that guy down in this section. I kept going to his regular room in the top section. And it looked like it was literally just right there.
Would that I knew more of this world's structure.
I kept thinking, what am I doing wrong?
This is a peaceful place. Perfect for meditation.
I do like that at least you can run with no stamina drainage inside towns.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm
Yeah, these two sections look exactly the same if you look at your map. Yeah.
Whate'er comes, we shall hold fast to our hope. The same is true of you, is it not? We would use such insights to benefit our...
That's weird.
What teachings might salve peace?
What has become of the world? Would that there was someone who could explain this madness.
Come to think of it, did not Sir Athea speak of releasing the world from its bonds in the Seafloor Shrine?
If this is indeed the world unbound, then perhaps we ought to seek out his wisdom. The so-called Forbidden Magic Research Lab appears to have been constructed rather recently.
Indeed, and the researchers employed there are as tight-lipped as they come.
It is all very secretive. I wonder what the citizenry make of it.
Pitiful ruler we, nay, I, have made.
Nothing there either.
Right. For all our sakes. Here I might reflect on my affairs in
Oh, whoa, almost that again. Yeah, to make it seem like then it's down here because there's nothing upstairs. Unless I forgot to talk to somebody.
Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next month.
Dull days for us are a sign.
If this experiment were to fail.
Where to now?
Ah, arisen.
He's alive. I was thinking the exact same thing. How did you survive, dog?
I suspected as much, given that your pawn still remains. One might hypothesize that your pawn is sustained by your vital essence. Or perhaps something more.
This is the guy that tried to control the dragon, right? I'm not going crazy here. I thought he died.
In any case, we ought to apprise one another of the situation. Is there aught you would know? Ah, yes. I trust it has not escaped your notice that the end of days is upon us. After you vanished, together with the Red Dragon, the seas rose to swallow the skies. 'Twas perhaps a month from that evil day when a new calamity befell us. A host of dragons descended from the skies and fell upon the land. Luz, the Oracle, called upon me ere you arrived. As she tells it, Melve and its environs have already fallen prey to the beasts. 'Tis surely only a matter of time before the rest of the kingdom follows suit. I found the poor creature collapsed by the wayside near Batal. Recognizing your pawn, I decided to take the ailing thing into my custody. I thought it possible that the Arisen's pawn might hold the key to making sense of... Alas, try what I might. Mayhap you will succeed where I could not. The pawn is, after all, yours to command. Indeed. Then I shall take my turn. In your absence, I had hoped your pawn might yield me some information. But as you have returned... Tell me, Arisen, what became of you this past month? So, following your plunge into the sea on the dragon's back, some mysterious presence reached out. Could that have been the World Forged? Yet why would such a being linger in those fathomless depths? And speculate I shall. This ought to prove a fruitful avenue of investigation. For that, I thank you. Now, if you can find a way to end this interminable slumber, your pawn is, of course, free to rejoin you.
Oh, Master. How long I've slept. Far too long, it seems. But worry not. Now that I am awake, I shall follow wherever you lead.
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
So you're here, are you? Now that I think of it, I do seem to recall Lord Phasus lamenting that he be reduced to aiding you.
Reduced to aiding.
But it matters not. Both he and I are too rushed off our feet to care for such trivialities. We seek to devise some means of forestalling these dragons' attacks from above, you see. If you've an interest in helping us fight this battle, perhaps you will join us on Volcanic Island. 'Tis all the same, either way. This world needs no Arisen to save it.
So they're gonna fight the dragons on Volcanic Island, he says. Alright.
Whoever's my replacement's in for a boot up the arse.
What has
New notification. Wi-Fi connection lost.
madness?
Follow Cassie.
Did not Sir Athea speak of releasing...
Wait. Join Cassius and bear witness to his plan to deify the world's end. Is this the mining town? They're gonna go to where the giant statue fell.
Whirled from its bonds in the seafloor shrine.
Huh.
If this is indeed the world unbound, then perhaps we ought to seek out his wisdom. If this is indeed the world unbound, then perhaps we ought to seek out his wisdom.
Not too far, but I don't have any fast travels available in that area. Should have probably put one there. Might have to put one there when I get there. There's not even an ox cart leading me down there, is there? Gotta leave. I wish you the best. See you. Thanks, Cyclops. I'll probably stop too, to be honest. I want to enjoy this. I don't want to rush through this, and I still gotta go to work tomorrow, so we're gonna leave it here, guys. Man, I'm gonna have to do the long way. Not to mention that there was never any ox carts here.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time.
Thanks, Cyclops. Best to you as well. Thank you for the follow as well. Not too far, actually. Yeah, my one regret is that I should have completed more quests. I had a few still in my inventory to completely fill out. There weren't a ton, but still. But I'm glad we beat the dragon. But we'll continue this. Like I said, I want to enjoy it, and I do want to see if there's still random attacks since everything's been decimated by the dragons, or do we just run straight to the next village or what have you. Then also the battle at the statue against the dragon sounds pretty cool as well. But we'll leave it there. Thank you as always to everybody that did check out the stream. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you to Cyclops for jumping into the chat. It's one of the things that always keeps me going in games, just connecting with fellow like-minded game players who love playing all sorts of games, you know, RPGs, JRPGs, Metroidvanias, which I love, indies, Dark Souls, FromSoft games, Capcom horror, survival horror, everything, dude. I'm pretty much into anything under the sky, but connecting to somebody who loves them as much as you do, getting a chance to chat, getting some help as well is always welcome. That's kind of like what pushes me to like keep playing these games online. But yeah, thanks. Enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. I will catch you on the next one.